Um, really, the interesting news today is coming from India over the weekend. An outfit called Skyroot Aerospace. They launched their first uh, private sector orbital launch.
There we go. How to continue to the site. Skyroot.
Yep, there we go.
Well, this I like this. I like seeing the other, especially like India, and we get more and more. Besides the regular players into the industry, we're starting to see the development in other countries, and that's great.
I personally, I'm loving it. I know the word sovereign makes Michael shake a little bit, but it's
I think it's
happening. It's
important though.
happening everywhere.
Yeah, but I think it's important. You have a right to your country's identity and to cherish it and enshrine it. But I mean, the whole thing at the end of the day is that we want to excel at what we do. But we also want to cooperate. So there's a
Yep.
balancing act between the two. So while yeah, I understand that some people get upset about sovereignty, I just think it's a natural thing. It's part of our
It is.
history. You
That's
know.
what I think. Yeah, absolutely. Um, but given the situation, we've seen this private company do their first launch. Obviously, like we launch from NASA-owned property. They're launching from Israel-owned property um, in India. Uh, I don't think we pay enough attention to what's going on with Israel and with the private sector community. I think that's an oversight I'm going to try to do something about in future months and years. Because something else happened as a result of this launch, not as a direct result of it, but it's kind of a piggyback. Uh,
Right.
about the same time, an organization in India called the Antarish Venture Capital Fund, and they are and it's managed by SIDBI Venture Capital Limited. They've executed an opening investment. They have a fund that wants to invest in some space stuff. They have like it's about, I don't know, maybe a $20 million fund, maybe a $50 million fund. I have trouble sometimes
Mm-hmm.
translating their currency because they have this word called a crore, CRORE. I had to look it up. A crore is their word for 10 million. So I presume a crore is then 10 million, rupees, and they have a new fund with 500 crore. I think it came out to about $50 million, which is not chump change. And they've already made their first investment in a company called Garuva Space, and they're a space engineering solution provider. And what they got was the equivalent of about 6.2 million US dollars. So that's not chump change either for an initial investment.
Yeah, that's
Um,
actually
that's pretty good. They're serious, and they're taking it seriously, and they're trying to help build through their own private sector, their own sovereign capacity. So that's cool.